Stewart on tenor saxophone. Carl Nielsen on drums. This is Purdue Jazz Band. This group of students just had this incredible opportunity to tour through Spain, Madrid, Barcelona, Valencia, Toledo, Almanza, and we did 3 concerts there with the world-renowned percussionist, Victor Mendoza, who is this incredible vibes player and Latin percussionist. So we just had this really incredible tour. He also played with the wind ensemble as well. And so we're playing a few excerpts from that concert this evening. And what is next? Okay, now this dates back to if you would have come to the Jazz Fest with Marshall Gilkes on January 25th, 2020, is this 2026 already? Okay, my life is really flying by. You would have heard Marshall Gilkes play with the Purdue Jazz Band and all of his incredible charts. Unfortunately, there was a winter storm warning that day, and we did not get to perform with Marshall Gilkes. But good news for you, we are going to perform one of his tunes right now called Big Tiny, and we're also having Marshall Gilkes back for Jazz on the Hill, so we will have a guest artist. Marshall Gilkes, one of the best trombone players in the world, classical jazz. So we hope that you can join us for Jazz on the Hill, where he'll be performing with all of our 7 jazz bands, which is going to be a great time at Slater Hill, also weather permitting. But in case of storms, we will go indoors, so we will have it rain or shine, which is fantastic. So please enjoy what we prepared for Jazz Fest this year. This is called Big Tiny, and this is by Marshall Gilkes. Moses Collin on the tenor saxophone. Dan Gui on the trumpets. Elliot Wu on the alto. And Yasha Lewitt on the bass. That was Big Tiny. Come back to hear more Marshall Gilkes music with Marshall Gilkes on May 3rd at Slater Jazz on the Hill. All right, for this next piece, we are actually going to bring out our incredible vocalist with PJB to sing Round Midnight. Please welcome to the stage Livy Helmuth.
It begins to tell round midnight, round midnight. I do pretty well till after sundown. Supper time, I'm feeling sad, but it really gets bad round midnight. Memories always start around midnight, round midnight. Haven't got the heart to stand those memories while my heart is still with you. And on midnight knows it too. When some quarrel we had needs mending, does it mean that our love is ending? Darling Irby, lately I find you're out of my heart and I'm out of my mind. Let our love take wings, so midnight
Livy Hellmuth on the vocals. All right, so this next tune we are doing is a more modern piece, and it is by Allison Miller, who is this phenomenal composer, drum set player, has actually performed here at the Purdue Jazz Fest in the past with her group called Artemis. Not Artemis 2, that took off to the moon yesterday, but this was her, she was the OG, right? So this is Artemis, and there's posters of her in the jazz room, and I've actually become friends with her over the last few years, and I'm very excited to work at her camp this summer, and just think she's a phenomenal drummer and composer, and I don't know if we're allowed to say this, but she's actually going to be the Friday night of the Jazz Fest this coming up year, so this is not like this is just for this room. Like, you keep it to yourself, don't tweet that out. But Allison Miller, and she has this incredible tap dancing presentation, and she's just a phenomenal composer. So we can't wait to have you to see Allison Miller, and we're going to go ahead and play this tune, and we're going to feature Carl Nielsen on the drums, along with Professor Sean Dobbins. So please welcome him back to the stage. Thank you so much for coming tonight. Thank you for spending your evening with us and just enjoying the music of these incredible students from 4 different bands. Can we just hear it one more time for AMRE, Concert 2, Lab 2, and Purdue Jazz Band? We are so grateful to share the stage tonight with Professor Sean Dobbins and all, yes? Uh-oh, bring the mic. Uh-oh. Also unscripted, going off script, here we go. Greetings from Indiana University right here.
Good evening, everybody. You guys enjoying yourselves? Before we leave, I just want to tell you, well, first of all, I send regards from Bloomington, but that's another discussion here. Did you guys see that sign that said applause and laugh now when I made that joke, by the way? Okay, we'll try this again. I send regards from Bloomington, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. All right. Yeah, there we go. Before we leave the bandstand, I just wanted to congratulate these phenomenal musicians that I've had the honor of spending time with for the last couple of days. We had a great jam session, and I'm amazed at what they can do, and I'm honored to see this music in good hands for many years to come. Can you please give them a big round of applause? And before we leave, I just have to recognize my good friend for all that she's doing for this music. She is wonderful, and she's doing so much in education and performance, and she does it for the love. She doesn't do it for the flowers. She doesn't do it for the accolades, and she's the most giving musician that I've ever been around, and we just love her, and I'm so happy to call her a friend and a colleague, and soon a bandmate. We'll take care of that as soon as we can. So before we leave, please, 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 a huge Purdue welcome and thank you for the great Bethany Robinson.
All right. This last tune, there's a lot of words in this title. The Ponderous Pachyderm of the Planks. This is coming to us from Jazz at Lincoln Center, the lead alto player, Sherman, Irby, and this is from the Rock Chalk Suite. And this is gonna feature not only the trombones in the Purdue Jazz Band, but every single person. So hang on for the ride, enjoy the shuffle. This is the blues. This is the Ponderous Pachyderm of the Planks. Jazz Band.